Oh, it's exactly 8 o'clock. Okay. Okay, why isn't this working? Shoot. That's weird, it should be working. That's weird. Okay, there's something wrong. Definitely something wrong. What? Okay, I'll try it again. Okay, now is it working? Dude, why isn't this working? Oh, hey, NJ name, what's up? Yeah, it's been a while. Where have you been? Okay, there's something that's not working right now. For some reason, I can't bring up your chats. Weird, isn't it? That's not something we ever had a problem with. That's weird. Hey, Chongchang-님, what's up? Oh man, it's so weird. It feels so weird not being able to bring up your chats. And what the hell is this goal thing? Oh. Oh, okay. Try that later. That is so weird. Hey guys, you can hear me okay, right? For some reason, I can't seem to get your chats to show. Why is that? Okay. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. Everything seems to be pretty much normal, but for some reason I can't bring your chats up on the screen. That this is something that I've always been able to do. What am I doing wrong? And what's wrong with my captions? Are my captions working? Even my captions aren't working? Oh boy. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Okay, the captions are working. And for some reason, so how are you guys doing? What's up? Yeah, Winamp. What else? That is so weird. Okay, let me go back here. I'm using Chrome, right? Yeah, I'm using Chrome. Okay, so let me try removing the... let me just try removing the add-on altogether. I'm going to remove it. And then I'm going to add it back. I'm going to go into extensions, visit Chrome web browser, and search for live chat overlay. Okay. Add to Chrome. Add extension. Okay, it's there. And so now all I need to do is, let me just refresh this page. And go to extensions, manage extensions, and let's pin this. Why isn't it pinned? Oh, okay. Huh? That's weird. Unpin? Oh, okay. I can. All right. Let's see if this works. Yeah, this better work. Okay. Please work. Please. Ah, it's not working. Why? All right, maybe it's because of this. Let me remove that and add it back. Do I have to wait? Is it browser? I think it's browser. Okay, we'll just keep it browser. 1920 by 1080. Okay. Please work. It's not working. It's not working. I don't know. Hey, my audio sounds good though, right? It's weird, isn't it? The best sounding audio that I've ever been able to achieve has been done with one of my cheapest mics. Like, all of my really expensive mics don't sound as good as this one. And this is probably my cheapest mic that I have. So it's never really about those flashy things after all. It's really about how you use the things that you have. It's kind of like being able to take good pictures. It doesn't really matter what kind of camera you have. What matters is your eye and your skills. Hit the PC? No, I don't want to. I don't want to. Feel like it's been a while. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Yeah, I haven't been streaming all that consistently. We haven't been streaming that often lately, right? I really wish I could find a way to bring up your chats. This is really annoying. I feel so crippled, you know? Not being able to do something that we've always been able to do. I mean, if I had to choose, I would rather have the captioning not work, because being able to bring up your chat was like how I responded to you, you know? So you know that so that you know what I'm responding to and who I'm responding to. No, it can't be. It can't be because of the mic. I'm still not exactly sure. So, I mean, you're probably not interested in like the types of mics, but the mic that I'm using now is what is called a dynamic mic. It doesn't require any phantom power, while large diaphragm condenser microphones require extra power. The difference is that dynamic mics, the reason they're called dynamic is because they simply respond to the sound that goes into the mic. Whereas these, they're just constantly sensing sound around it. And so I don't know. I don't know exactly why all of a sudden I was having issues with my audio, but for some reason, yeah, I still don't understand it really. I've been able to solve it by using a different type of mic, but I still don't understand what was causing the issue. So, when is your interview coming out? Oh, it should be coming out sometime pretty soon. I actually totally forgot about that. It should be coming out sometime. Yeah, it should be coming out like in the next couple of days, I think. How's my feeling today? Very, very bad, I gotta say, because I'm just discovering that I can't do something that I'm normally able to do. I mean, this rarely. I rarely have this issue. I think I may have had this issue maybe once or twice in the past, but we've been streaming for a long time, and something not working just once or twice is a very rare occasion, and this is one of those very, very rare occasions. I don't even know why. Did I do anything different today? Yes, I did update the BIOS of my motherboard, which is not something that I do very often. And I did update some of the drivers that were like 3 or 4 years old. It's a very annoying process if you want to keep your PC up to date. Anyway, I still don't understand. I still don't understand why this isn't working. What got me into teaching English? Money. The first time I ever decided to try, even think of and try teaching was because of money. I was, back in college. I saw my friend was doing it, and I thought, because I didn't really have any other skill back then. It's actually kind of the same thing now too, but it's pretty much the only thing that I knew how to do, or at least, more specifically, I think it would be more accurate to say it was the only thing that I could pretend like I was good at. You know what I mean? Because I had no idea about teaching. I didn't know what to teach. All I knew was, how to speak some English. And yeah, and so back then when I was first starting out, I thought, I might as well make a few bucks, right? That's how it started. Dynamic mic sucks for you. Really? How come? Doesn't restarting the computer... I had just turned on my PC right before starting the stream. So, I don't know. I suppose restarting the PC now could somehow mysteriously resolve the issue, but I would be equally as annoyed because I still wouldn't understand what the problem is. Yeah, BIOS updates. Do you guys ever do that, actually? I think this was maybe... I've been using PCs for a while now, and I think this was my second or third time ever. Because it's just so annoying. Although, when I tried it today, it wasn't really that annoying of a process, but... I don't know. I don't know. I have everything set up exactly the same as usual, and for some reason I can't pull up your chats like I usually do. It's really annoying. I feel like I've lost an arm or something. If I'm being honest, Gin Tonic name, I have a pretty good feeling that for most people, now there probably are very rare cases where people have some sort of connection with teaching and teaching English, but I think that is a very, very rare occasion. And I think for most people, whoever's out there, teaching English, it doesn't really matter if they're a native speaker or not. I think those who are out there teaching English, most of them, I'd say like more than 90% of them all started because of money. And there's probably like an 80% chance that they're still doing it for money. That's what I believe. For me, why do I do it now? If I'm being totally honest, why am I helping people learn English now? Because it's the only thing that I know how to do. It's the only thing that I know how to do. You take that away from me, I don't know how to do shit. I don't know how to do shit. Hey, good evening, Choi. I think it's the first time we've had this issue like this. Now, it's, you know, if I'm being honest, I do remember there was this one time. And what was the I still don't remember what the problem was back then. But this isn't like our very first time. We've had this issue before. It's just that it's very rare. First time watching. Oh, really cool. You know, I try to stream as often as I can. I haven't been able to lately, but yeah. And when I do, it's around this time usually. And I'm usually in a much better mood than I am now, but I'm just, you know, having this really weird issue that I just don't know how to figure out. Usually, what I do is, you know, when I see, you know, any comment from you guys in the chat that I want to respond to, I usually bring it up on the main screen here, and then I respond to that. But I can't for some reason. It's not working. What? Okay, so what would happen if I just closed all the browsers? Would it end the stream? I wonder, because I'm wondering if I should restart Chrome. You can write books for, well, you know, that's all, you know, it's all the same thing, right? I mean, I thought that you'd have to at least like what you're doing in order for you to do it for such a long time. I don't think it's really a matter of just simply liking what you do, but of finding little moments of joy. Like, so basically what I'm trying to say is finding ways to enjoy at least parts of the process, not the entire thing. You know? So for example, let's say that you come across someone who's been working for this company for 20 years. Okay? 20 years is a long time, I guess. And then it's not that they just love working for the company. It's probably because they've found ways to enjoy, you know, bits and pieces of the work there. And it could have something to do with the people there that they've become attached to. And so I don't think it's really as simple as just liking the job. I think it's more about finding ways to enjoy at least parts of the job. You know what I'm trying to say? I think that's what it really comes down to. Oh, cool. Okay. Try restarting Chrome. You think I should? But then we are risking bringing the entire stream to a sudden halt. I don't know. Maybe as long as I keep OBS open, it's not going to do that. Maybe I should try that. Okay. So I'm going to try just completely exiting the Chrome browser entirely. And so I don't know what that's going to do to the entire stream. I'm not going to close OBS. I'm going to keep that running. So let's see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens. If the stream suddenly ends, you know, we'll start again, okay? Okay. All right. Exiting Chrome. And this one as well. All right, I think Chrome is... Can you guys still hear me? Wait, I don't even know if you guys can still hear me. Is my stream still going? Is my stream still online? I can't see you guys. So I don't know if the stream is still on. It is? Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Okay, wait, let me just make sure that the Chrome is completely exited. How do I do that? I should probably look at the task manager, right? Okay, so the currently running apps are Discord, OBS, Winamp, and the task manager itself. The Chrome is completely closed. Okay, so let me try restarting Chrome. YouTube. And wait, how do I go back to the... Huh? Well, I don't get it. Well, wait, do I go here? I'm not exactly sure how to get back to that screen I was on. What? View in live control room? Oh, wait, do I press this? Oh, okay, so I'm back. Okay. I think this is the right screen. Okay, let's get rid of that. And... okay, I hope this works, guys. Please work. Browser. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Wait, I just remembered something. Options. Background color. Type transparent for use in OBS. Oh, wait. Hey. Come on. What happened to that screen? Okay. No, here? Okay. Transparent. Okay, so is that gonna work? Save. Okay, let's bring it back up. Okay, I have a pretty good feeling about this. Fingers crossed. Please work. It's not working. Okay. So I don't get it. I don't know why it isn't working. Yeah, it's still not working. Wow. Oh well, I guess we just won't use it today. No. You know, it's starting to come back. We've definitely had this issue before, but it was a long time ago, and it's probably because it probably has something to do with an incompatibility between the extension and the browser. I don't know. Maybe they updated the browser, but the person who's behind this plugin or this extension didn't really update it something, and it's probably some sort of compatibility issue. Okay. I mean, yeah, everything else seems to be working, so at least there's that. It's just, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys don't even care. At least everything else is working, right? At least we have video and sound. Okay, so Discord stream channel is open. So what we could do is continue the dialogue that we were working with in our last stream last week. Was it last week? Or we can start a completely new dialogue. I don't know. I sort of want to... for some reason, I don't want to continue that dialogue from last week. I don't know. It's just kind of a boring dialogue. I don't know how you guys feel about it. What was it about? See? You guys don't even remember. Off to Pilates now? Okay, see you next time. Okay, all right. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for saying hello. Have fun at Pilates. What about this? Does this... Whoa, that looks ugly. Okay. We're gonna have to... Definitely gonna have to do something about that. Okay. That's better. Yeah, it was about Randy. I don't know if you guys remember it, but... Oh, wait. I forgot to bring up my notes. I don't even remember where I... Oh, was it here? There we go. Okay. It was... Yes, it was about Randy. Whoops. Yeah, it was about someone who disappeared at work. It was kind of boring, right? Not really that interesting. Although, there might be a few phrases here and there that some of you might find helpful. I can't make up my mind. Oh, no. No. Just take a taxi. Someone disappearing always sounds kind of intriguing. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Is it Tuesday today? It's Tuesday, okay. So, there is this movie that my wife and I are going to go see this week. And according to my wife, the movie is coming out on Saturday. Does that happen? I thought all movies came out on Wednesdays. No? But according to my wife, I didn't see this for myself, but according to my wife, this particular movie is coming out on Saturday this week. And so the soonest we can watch it is on Saturday. It's called 살목지. 살목지. Let me look it up. 살목지. It's coming out on April 8th. What? Huh? Wait, that means it's not this Saturday. What? We're still 2 weeks away from... Oh, I think my wife made a mistake. That's what I thought, but I just looked it up. And according to, I'm just looking it up on Naver, and it says that it's, the release date is April 8th. When is April 8th? April 8th is a Wednesday, 2 weeks from now. What does it mean? I don't know. It's probably the name of a location. Gotta message my wife. Oh, maybe she got us tickets to the premiere. I hate typing on phones. Oh my god, so many typos. I tried to type 이번 주 and I typed 이전 주. I tried to type neighbor and I typed 네이저. My stupid fat sausage fingers. I tried to type 개봉 and I typed K. What the hell, man? Oh, got a reply. Oh, it's a premiere. We're going to a premiere. I don't think I've ever been to a premiere. Oh, yep. We're definitely going this week, the 28th. Awesome. Wait, does that mean we get to see the actors and actresses from the movie? Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to a premiere showing. Do I like horror movies? Who doesn't like horror movies? Everybody likes horror movies. Those who say that they don't like horror movies, they just don't know what they're missing. Most people who don't like horror movies think they don't like horror movies when they actually do. I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. Oh, okay. So I don't know. It's probably not like a premiere event. It's probably just I don't know, like an early showing of the movie. I think I may have Rookie I think I may have accidentally deleted some of the streams. I was meaning to only delete the game streams, but I may have deleted some of the streams by accident. So sorry about that. No, I don't know. It's probably just an early showing of the movie. I don't think it's like a premiere event. You don't like horror movies? Nah. You just haven't seen a good one. That's all. Retaking a 5 and 20 minutes? That's a good question. I'm not really sure. Maybe. Maybe. Not really sure. What to do. Maybe. I'll think about it. What's my favorite? My favorite horror movie? Not really sure. What's my favorite horror movie? It's a tough one. I don't know. I don't think I really have a favorite. Wait, do I? Well, I did really enjoy Mirror. The latest one? The latest one. You mean on the main channel or on the toddler channel? You're trapped on an island, but you can take with you 3 movies. Which ones? Probably... Okay, that's a hard question. Well, if it were a real situation, I would definitely put in more thought, but just off the top of my head right now, I would probably take Memento, Amadeus, and Prometheus. Probably those 3. What do you say, zombie movie? Zombie movies? I'm not really into zombie movies all that. I used to be. I used to really enjoy it. And there are a couple of zombie movies that I really liked. Like, I think one of the earliest ones from... who was the director? Was it Zack Snyder? I don't remember the title of the movie, but it was one of the very early zombie movies from Zack Snyder. Ah, shit, what was the title? Can't remember. Anyway, that one and The Walking Dead, especially the first couple of seasons, were pretty good. I didn't even finish the whole season, the whole show, because it started to turn into a different type of show. And I think those might be the only 2 zombie movies that I actually enjoyed. But as a whole, I'm not a huge fan of the zombie genre. Yeah, Memento is definitely one of my favorite movies. Did that package arrive? I don't know what package you're talking about. Oh, they're giving out gifts at the early showing that we're going to. What kind of gift? Some sort of poster, maybe? My wife is... Yopso? What the hell is a Yopso? Like a postcard? The last stream is on the toddler channel for only members. There is an edited version. I uploaded an edited version for everyone to see. You're not really into gore, but you like psychological horror. Yeah, same here. I'm not a big fan of gore. Except for maybe the Terrifier series. Although I only watched the first one. I really like the character, Art the Clown. But I wasn't really into the gore aspect of it. What about you, Gin Tonic? Name if you could only take 3 movies to an island until you get rescued or potentially for the rest of your life to watch, what would you take? What 3 movies would you take? Yeah, I think my choice of those 3 particular movies is pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with my decision. Memento, Amadeus, and Prometheus. Yeah, I think I would... I don't think I would mind rewatching those movies over and over again. I've already watched those movies probably more than 10 times each. Yo, Youngchang님, what's up? How you doing? How's it going? No movies popped in your head? Couldn't complain? Good. I have one huge complaint tonight. The fact that I can't bring up your chats on the screen, it's just so annoying. Interstellar, Godfather 2, Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 2. Is that the last of the series? Deathly Hallows Part 2? Godfather 2, Interstellar, I see. Yeah, it's a pretty good list, I think. It's a pretty good list. Well, we were talking about a number of different things, but the last thing that we were talking about was movies. I was just telling everybody that I was going to a early showing of 살먹지. The official release is April 8th, which is about 2 weeks from now on a Wednesday, but I'm going this Saturday for an early showing. And then somebody in the chat asked me about 3 movies that I would take to an island to watch over and over again until either I'm rescued or until I die there. And I chose 3, and we were just talking about that. You like Art too? Looking forward to Square. Square? Who's Square? What do you mean? Is that another another character? It's the last of the series? Okay. Some people want to watch the whole stream after watching your edited version. Very few. Very, very few. I know. Some. No, but it's not really some. It's very, very few. So I think what I'm going to do is pretty much the same thing that I did last time, which is we're going to divide the stream into 2 sections. So we're going to end this stream at around maybe in about 6 minutes, or I don't know, at around 5 to 9, and then end the small talk section, and then restart another stream for the main part of the stream, for the dialogue we're going to go through. And then after that stream, I'm probably gonna take it down and re-upload it for only members to watch, and then just edit the whole stream and upload the edited version. The small talk. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave the small talk section of the stream. I'll just leave it for anybody to watch, in its entirety. I haven't really thought about that, actually. So the reason that I'm separating them, that I'm trying to separate the stream, and this is also the reason that I've made a separate channel for the game streams, is because I wanted people to be able to find what they want to see easier, to make it easier for people to look for find what they're looking for, basically. Strawberries are in season now, so have some. Really? Oh, is that why they looked so red? I think I was at the grocery store the other day, and I remember telling my wife to take a look at the strawberries because they looked like they were I don't know, they looked like they were bleeding. They were so red. They looked like they were bleeding, and I think I said that to her. It's like, hey, look, the strawberries are bleeding. But it was just that they were so red for some reason. Would I rather sleep uncomfortably forever versus eat bad food forever? Sleep uncomfortably forever. Because I'm already doing that. I'm already sleeping uncomfortably, and I can't remember the last time I slept very, very comfortably. So I'm already used to sleeping uncomfortably, so it's easy. That's the easy one for me. You happened to talk to an American guy earlier today? Okay. So what'd you guys talk about? It might be side effects of watching too many horror movies. What, sleeping uncomfortably? I don't really know what it is. I think it's because of Brody. Brody has stolen my spot on the bed. He sleeps on my side. He uses my pillow. And whenever I try to squeeze in, he always pushes me with his long legs. No, I didn't buy that strawberry. Maybe next time I will. You're eating some cheese pizza? Alright. Sounds good. You don't know why, but we somehow talked about TV shows, and he said he doesn't like SpongeBob because he thinks it doesn't do any good for his grandchildren. Okay. That show is not really meant for kids, is it? Kind of like Simpsons. You know how Simpsons is not really, the target audience is not actually children. It's adults, and I think it's pretty much the same for SpongeBob too. Talking about TV shows is pretty normal, Have poor eyesight or poor sense of smell? Poor sense of smell, of course. I don't think anybody would choose poor sense of eyesight. Come on. Well, wait. I guess it really depends on whether you can counter the poor eyesight. Because, like, nowadays, if you have poor eyesight, you can just wear a pair of glasses, right? And you would be good. So if that is an option to your question, then yeah, I guess some people would choose to have poor eyesight instead. I don't know. It depends. You have to give us more detail. But I really enjoyed watching it when I was young, so I thought it was for like it was for kids like Pororo. I don't think you can really compare SpongeBob and Pororo. I don't know. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've even watched a single episode of SpongeBob. I don't know why. I just never got into it for some reason. So I can't really say that I'm a fan. I don't know. Maybe I was too young when that show came out, or maybe I was. When did that show come out anyway? If it came out around 1994 or 95, then that would explain why I never got into it, because that was when I came back to Korea and I was so busy trying to adapt to Korean life. SpongeBob. SquarePants. It came out in 1999. Okay, that explains it a bit. Because so that would have been 4 years into my return to Korea. And so I was probably really busy trying to adapt to Korean life. And that's probably why I didn't watch it. I think around this time, I was really into playing computer games, I think. 1999. Yeah, I was probably really into playing learning to play the guitar and playing computer games. Those were probably the two main things I was really into. That's probably why. As far as I know, someone who has a poor sense of smell can't taste food properly either. Yeah. But then it doesn't really, it doesn't really interfere too deeply in, everyday tasks, right? Whereas having bad eyesight can really deeply hinder your performance in everyday tasks. So. No, not StarCraft. I think it's really, I can't really remember. Wait, 1999. So was I in middle school? Maybe I was playing Diablo. I'm guessing Diablo. I never really got into StarCraft. Not interested. Well, I mean, I did play it a little bit because my friends really enjoyed it, and we would go to a PC bang from time to time. We would play it. I never really was good at it. I never really got into it. I wasn't really a big fan. I think I was more into RPGs, not RTAs. No, sorry, RTS. That's an RTS game, right? I wasn't really into RTS game. I never really had the brains for an RTS games. I was more of a RPG type of guy. And so RPG and FPS games were my games. Sports games, FPS games, and RPG games. I never really got into RTS games. I think being able to play RTS games requires a special type of brain. Not mine. Not mine. All right. Okay, so it's 5 to 9. So I'm going to end the stream here, guys. So this is just... I just wanted to spend some time with you guys, making small talk and complaining about how this stream isn't really going the way I wanted it to. So I'm going to end the stream now, and then I'm going to, as soon as I end this stream, I'm going to start up the next stream, and we're going to get right into the dialogue today, okay? All right. Okay, I'll see you guys on the other side.